Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. And this is Something Saturday, where we just talk about something we didn't get to talk about the rest of the week. And today we have a movie review for you, our non-spoiler movie review of Pet Sematary Bloodlines. So let's jump right into it. Okay, everybody, so Pet Sematary Bloodlines takes place in 1969. This, of course, changes a little bit of the history from the original book to kind of modernize the events of the book for whatever future projects they kind of have planned, or even if they kind of consider this to be in the same universe as the Pet Sematary remake, this would still be a modern, updated version of past events. It follows a young Judd Crandall as he's dreaming of escaping from Ludlow. And we see that events start to unfold within the movie that prevent this. Now, this is one of those movies I can't give you a lot of details, but yes, the events that start to unfold have to do with the Pet Cemetery and a deep, dark secret buried deep beneath Ludlow itself. And very much the way I had hoped, this movie does kind of tend to explain the past a little bit. Now, I don't want to give too much away, so if you are interested in that element of the story, it definitely tries to deliver on this. I do, however, think they could have told us a lot more than what they choose to tell us. However, the performances in this movie are really good. I actually like Jackson White as Judd. I think he did an amazing job. Also, Natalie Allen Lind does an amazing job here as well. Now, you might know the name because her sister is one of the stars of the Child's Play television show, Chucky. So, yes, that is a name that you would recognize, but this is her older sister. I think she is the oldest sister of this group. There's 3 different Allen Lind sisters. And she does an okay job in this, but she's no stranger to television and movies, and you can catch her in a number of other performances on television and movies as well. In fact, she played in one of the DC television shows a while back. She played Silver St. Cloud in Gotham, the TV show. Now, I know that has been a while. If you do recognize the name, or maybe you even recognize her from that, she's doing a pretty solid job in this movie as well. Now, there are some things that this movie gets right, and there's a lot of things that I feel it should have and could have done better. Like I said, I wish we had gone farther back in time, revamping the history of this town, of the Stephen King novel, to suit some future purpose isn't really necessary in my book. I believe that they could have gone forward in this without doing any of that stuff. I think that they could have made a very good movie going all the way back in time. Or they could have made a very good movie going anywhere in our present day. They didn't necessarily have to follow these guidelines. And I get it that the character of Judd is supposed to be one of the most iconic characters of the book. So of course you want to use him if you are these writers. You want to be able to use a character that people already care about, that is already established. And you want to be able to make that work for you to your advantage. Now, Personally, I think a movie dealing with the repercussions of what happened in the original movie, maybe jump forward to modern times, or even setting up a scenario where we deal with the events of Pet Sematary 2, although I know a lot of people don't really like that movie. There are some people that say that that's better than the first Pet Sematary movie. And there are elements in this movie that kind of remind me of both of those films. But it takes place in 1969. And it does deal with elements that were going on in 1969. So at least it gets the historical elements somewhat right in this movie. That adds to the suspense and adds to the drama of the movie itself. So I see where they were going with it. I see what they were doing. And overall, it is a very enjoyable movie. Don't think I'm picking it apart just to tear it apart. Because yes, I wish they had gone all the way back. I wish they had gone back a lot farther than they did to the secret itself. The movie really does move good. So it keeps you entertained. It delivers on the gore. Definitely delivers on gore. This movie has a lot of scenes where I just went, wow, okay, so we went there. And that's not a bad thing. If you're dealing with a movie like this, yes, it probably should have a little bit more gore. It should have those effects that help the movie to inspire fear and terror within you. And there are a lot of times when this movie delivers on that and delivers quite well. So to have this movie take place when it does and incorporate some of the vibes that were going on then really did help it overall. I do recommend that you watch this movie if you're a fan of the Pet Sematary franchise. If you've liked any of the past movies, you might actually find yourself enjoying this one. And I feel that it is a nice prequel story for what it is. I encourage you to watch it and let me know what you think, because I'm definitely going to be adding this movie to my collection of movies. It was good enough that I feel I should add it to the collection, but part of that is because I am a completionist in terms of movies. I always have to own all of them, and I really do try to own everything in each franchise, so that part could just be me. But I want to know what you guys think. As always, we want to know what you guys think, so go ahead and leave us a comment in the comment box below letting us know what you think. Share this video with all of your friends so they can be a part of the conversation as well. Then don't forget to hit that like button as hard as you can. It's free. It helps the channel, and we appreciate it. Then Miko says we need more subscribers. You don't want to disappoint Miko, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're down there, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video we do. Then friends, at the end of the day, I know it, you know it, and Miko knows it. Fandom is family.